removal, the main part. Yes, that's what it basically looks like. I know the buttons are different colored from what yours right now, but the same formula applies. Alright. First, you're gonna need to get your flathead and remove the quick disconnects. These are the quick disconnects. Basically, use your flathead and wiggle it left, right, gently, not like push it out. You're gonna you don't want to do that. Just take your time with it, and basically, once they get loose, pull it off with your fingers, and there you go. Ta-da! And for ease of use, you could twist the whole button, so you could, do it once again. Makes it easier. Instead of pulling the whole stick around, you could just turn the whole button around. Don't worry, you could do it. And there you go. You have the 2 quick disconnects from each button out. I like to do it one by one rather than pull the all the wires out, because that just confused me. Looking out through each wire, it's like, huh? What color? Where did this one go? No. See, if you do by one by one, you do not have to worry about which color belongs to if you're doing by one each button. Alright. Cool. Alright, now once you have the quick disconnects out, there's gonna be 2 little tabs on the side of the button. These things, one over here and then one on the upside. You just basically push them in, and then you pop the buttons out from the other side. Alright, and there you go, you have a button out. And then get your new button. Yeah, see? Sand wall. Trust me, there's a big difference between the sand walls and the hori buttons. People have been telling me, oh, the hori buttons are fine. Well, obviously you haven't freaking played with the sandwall buttons and comparing it with the hori. The sandwalls and Submitsus are way better. Alright, basically get your new button, push it from the bottom up. See? Ooh. And then basically replace the quick disconnects you just disconnected into the new buttons with these tabs facing outward. So you want to place it inside, then next thing you know, you're freaking having trouble taking out with your flathead if you want to replace it again. And basically put the other quick disconnect on the other side too, and do that for all 8 buttons or 6 buttons. And the same thing applies with the start and back buttons as well. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be like so far. Basically do all that, and I like to mention that the start and back buttons, the hori ones, are a pain to get out, so just use your flathead and pinch the corners if they're really tight. Just push as hard as you can. Don't worry, it's a metal plate, so it's don't worry about breaking the plate or anything like that. But yeah, these start and back buttons are really hard to take off, but you'll get it. At least I did. Alright, basically the last part is here's your old buttons. Keep them in the nice case, for whatever reasons. And do a clean wipe down of your stick once you screw back all the buttons and whatnot. Because remember to put the power cord back. Here are the loop-de-loops. And remember those 2 wires we were talking about earlier? Well, you just, like me, I decided just get some tape them on the sides. You don't need to worry about that. And there you go. You have your new buttons replaced. Ha ha ha. And I basically, alright, this one right here and this one, I turned it to the opposite when screwing in. so when I mod it again, it's easier for me to take out, because at least these two are really hard to like maneuver my finger around, because they're really narrow spaces. Whether like the ones in the corners are really easy to take out. These ones are really tiny, so I just put it on the opposite end. You don't have to do this, but I did. But it's very useful for me to just get my hex key and just go right there, rather than freaking reaching the small space while it's in the inside. Basically, last thing is check your buttons, double check your work, make sure there's no gaps in between, push them all in, check each button, make sure they're not popping out or whatnot, and basically that's it. I hope this video works. Ugh. But yeah, that's how you mod your Real Arcade Pro EX with OBSF Sanwa push buttons. Till next time, later.